We often think that life is all about staying alive. Making sure that we're healthy is enough to keep going. But some people may disagree because they believe there's more to life than this. As the years pass, we start to see that life really gives us just 2 games to play. It's weird to think about life as a game, right? But it is, and in this video, we'll find out what these games are and how they will shape our minds. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell button so you won't miss any of our videos. The first game is about survival, and everyone has to play it to stay alive. The rules are simple: find food, drink water, have a safe place to stay, and get enough rest. If you do these things, you're playing the game well. These 4 things are the basics everyone needs. The moment you're born, you're expected to play this game. But this isn't an easy game to play. Life can be so complicated, and many of us have a hard time meeting these needs. Honestly, working hard to take care of our needs can take up most of our time. Once you've taken care of the basics for survival, everything else you do becomes part of the game you decide to play. Nobody's forcing you into it, and no one expects you to play. This is the second game, and it can take many different forms. Some people focus on growing their careers, others might enjoy entertaining or starting a business. Some prefer to focus on building a family. The possibilities are endless. When you start to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or exhausted, it's often because this second game has become more challenging or complex. This leads to 2 important questions that everyone should think about. Which game are you playing? What does success look like for you? Let's break these down further. First, it's best to realize that right now you're playing a game that no one forced you into. You might feel like society shaped your path, or that certain goals require you to follow certain rules, but ultimately, the choices are yours. No one made you create your current life. So, take a step back and ask yourself, what kind of game are you involved in right now? If you're reading this on a device with an internet connection, that means you've already succeeded at the most basic level of survival. If you believe you're not playing any games, think again. Maybe you're just letting life unfold without a clear direction or focus. But even then, you're still participating in something. You might be the dependable friend, the mentor at work, or the one who keeps to yourself. Maybe you feel like you're struggling or aimless. All of these are parts of the games you're involved in, even if you don't notice. Once you understand that you're making choices and playing a role, things become clearer. So, what game are you in? Are you just coasting through, waiting for things to happen? Are you focused on getting ahead, like aiming for a promotion or success? Or are you chasing something bigger, like a dream lifestyle? When you clearly understand the game you're playing and choose to engage in it actively, challenges don't feel as overwhelming. Your perspective shifts entirely. For example, if you're playing the business game, you know the basic expectations. You're aware that you need to dedicate time and a lot of hard work. You expect that the road will never be easy. Many things might not succeed, and you have to invest tons of patience. So when setbacks occur, you recognize them as part of the game, not something unfair happening to you. Your attitude changes, and you handle difficulties with more ease. If you don't succeed, you know it's not the end of the world. It's just another setback you need to overcome and learn from to move forward. You stay focused because you realize this is simply how the game works. This approach can apply to any game you decide to play. Understanding this helps you wisely choose which games are truly worth your effort. This leads to the second question everyone should consider. What does success in this game look like for you? 2 things happen when you ask yourself what success in this game looks like. First, you find yourself imagining your future. It might feel like a wake-up call for those who haven't thought this far ahead. Second, it forces you to confront how you really feel about the game you're involved in. If your first reaction when you think about success is, "That's not for me," then you might be playing the wrong game. This is the time that you may need to reevaluate what you want. So, what does winning look like? For someone focused on business, success might be about financial freedom. It's about having more money to buy everything they need and want. It's about not having to worry and be scared of not paying the bills and rent. For a family-oriented person, winning could be about having a loving and healthy family to enjoy life. Knowing that whatever happens, you're surrounded by the people you love and care about. But this isn't true for everyone. In some cases, success might lead to exhaustion, broken relationships, or isolation. It could result in chasing goals that don't really matter, losing your sense of self, or ending up with a life that feels unfulfilled. The key is to ask yourself how your life would turn out if you achieved success in the game you're currently playing. You might discover that you're not playing the right game for you. Maybe your career path isn't truly what you want, or perhaps you're on the perfect path, one that brings you joy and aligns with your vision for the future. Life is made up of different challenges that you decide to take on once you've met your basic needs. Some challenges offer great rewards, while others offer little or nothing. Some help you grow and become better, while others can make you frustrated, impatient, or negative. Some lead to financial freedom, while others can leave you struggling. It's important to be careful about the challenges you take on, because time is limited. But choosing not to take on any challenge is still a choice, so you might as well pick one that brings you joy or purpose. This is a more profound topic, and not everyone may connect with it. But for those who do, we hope this gives you a new way to think about things. This quote from Tim Ferriss really captures the essence of this video. Life punishes the vague wish and rewards the specific ask. The more focused and intentional you are about the game you're playing, the more likely you are to succeed. That's just the way things go. Life doesn't favor those who sit around waiting for something to happen, like expecting a sudden clue to fall into their lap. It doesn't work like that. If you're unsure, you won't just lose out on potential rewards. You might also face setbacks for not being clear about your goals. People won't automatically give you what you feel you deserve, and that's something that isn't worth being part of. What do you think of your life now? What game are you in? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification button to stay updated on the latest videos.